Hello everyone, this is Mumbo, welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. It is episode 133, and today we're going to be working on the industrial tree farm once again. Yes, we're going to be working on this colossal pain in the bum once more. I know I've been working on this over the past couple episodes. First episode was great, we made loads of progress, we had tons of ideas, everything was feeling positive. Second episode, not so hot. Seriously, not so hot. I could not get this thing to work. I placed down all the dispensers, destroyed all of the dispensers, placed down all of these chests, which is a little bit of a strange design decision, and all in all, it was just a bit of a mess. So we're going to be working on this in today's episode, and we're going to be converting it from a mess into an automated redstone design that actually works, which is something I'm very excited for, and a massive thanks goes to the person that suggested this design idea during the Monday evening live stream, because thanks to you, we're going to be building this thing, and it is actually going to be working in a sensible way. So I can't wait to get that thing up and running, but first off, I've spotted a little love heart over there, so I think we should do some inspection. Now, of course, this thing hasn't just arrived out of the blue. I'm assuming this is to do with February the 14th, or Valentine's Day. Now, I really do hope that you all had a fantastic Valentine's Day. I actually had a really good Valentine's Day. I had a fantastic time. I am getting my bum handed to me on a plate, though, by that skeleton there. That was pretty close. But anyway, let's check out what this thing actually says. Now, it's surrounded by a few mobs at the minute. That spider's no problem, and I guess that zombie's going to take a while, so we might as well read this one. Whoa! That's not very nice! Seriously? like really? That's... Wow, okay, thank you, false symmetry. I'm assuming this was false symmetry because I heard that she was doing this sort of thing, but by the look of things, she has whipped out the poison. And yeah, we have got a sour love heart there from false, so thank you ever so much. I hope you had a lovely Valentine's Day as well, and thanks for providing the milk as well, that's much appreciated. But anyway, let's head back over to the industrial tree farm because we've got some work to do. So, first things first, we've got to chuck away all of our items. So let's get rid of all these little fellas and all these. We're going to keep torches on us because I never seem to bring torches with me wherever I go. So that's something that we need to remember. And also, yeah, we've got all of these pickaxes as well. But now what we need is we need stone slabs. We're going to need some stone slabs. So we'll quickly grab some of those. And we're also going to need a ton of redstone. So we'll grab some of that. We need comparators. We also need redstone dust, which of course we have plenty of. Once again, big thank you to false symmetry there. Repeaters and redstone torches as well. We're going to need more of all this. And of course, iron blocks, because I refuse to do redstone on anything but iron blocks or wool. So I'm just going to gather up all of this stuff. Then we're going to head back over to the automatic tree farm, and we will start chucking some of this stuff down. So first plan of action, and I know this is a massive pain in the bum, is we have got to take 3 sets of bones out of each one of these chests, convert all of those into bone meal, and then we have got to break the chest and replace it with a dispenser, then fill in that chest with bone meal there. So that is basically what I've got to do for the entire automatic tree farm. So each one of these chests, I've got to open it up, 1, 2, 3, and then I can break down the chest. But first off, I need to craft it all into bone meal. And yeah, it's going to be like a slightly long-winded process, I suppose, and I've just realised I'm probably going to end up losing some chests. So maybe instead we can lose some stone slabs, because chests are a little bit more expensive than stone slabs. So yeah, that's basically the plan of action here. Break the chest, chuck down the bone meal, bada bing, bada boom. We've got ourselves a little platform here. Then under each one of these dispensers, I'm going to chuck down the stone slab like that, so we've got a full block. But I'm also going to take out the glowstone underneath it so that we can power this block using a redstone torch. And that way we can actually power all of these dispensers from underneath, as opposed to going above, which for some reason I thought was a smart idea. We're going to be powering these from underneath, which is considerably smarter. So that's the plan of action. Now I've just got to switch them on. You know what? While I'm over here, I might as well do a bunch of lighting up as well, because I've had it with just being completely destroyed by mobs while working on my industrial tree farm. I mean, seriously, it has been non-stop. Non-stop, just obliteration. So many creeper explosions and all that sort of thing. I've spotted a creeper off in the distance as well. So let's see if we can take that little fella out. There's 2 of them. Oh, they always walk around in packs, don't they? No, there's 3 of them. That was a fail. That was a total fail. Last couple of chests to do now. We need to chuck out some of these bones, and I need to get rid of pretty much all of those. I know you guys are going to be complaining down in the comments section about me wasting bones, but I can promise you that that mob farm that you see up there, that thing is ridiculously efficient, and I can get all of those bones back within around about half an hour, so I'm not too fussed really. So we'll chuck in the dispenser, there's the bone meal, then we take out the block, and then we place in the half slab. That's that one done. And finally, the last double chest now. Those 3 stacks there, then we convert all of those. That's the ticket, and take out the chests. There's our dispenser, and there is our bone meal, and then take out the block, and our slab is there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so all of these are now primed and ready to be automated. So as I say, we are going to be powering them from underneath the ground. And to do that, of course, that means that we've got to do a bunch of clearing out, essentially. We've got to clear out a ton of space underneath this thing to make way for all of the redstone. Now, I feel like, if I just pop under here, I feel like some of it is sort of already cleared out. I know there's definitely an area, yep, right here, that is cleared out. But we have got quite a bit of work to do, because we have got to clear out at least 2 layers right the way across the entire farm. But it shouldn't be too bad. I don't think it should be too bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack on with this one, and then I'll catch you guys in a little bit. And just like that, everything is completed. So we now have like a big open space underneath our industrial tree farm. And the good news is that it's all lit up due to this glowstone right here. So I don't have to worry about torches or anything like that. Don't have to worry about any of that sort of thing. Everything is nice and lit up, so we shouldn't be getting millions and millions of mobs down here. But now what we have to do is we've got to hook up the redstone into these little indents right here. So each one of these little indents is where a dispenser is. So above this block right here, we've got ourselves a dispenser. That is where our bone meal is going to be coming out of. And you can see that they're all in nice little lines going right the way across. And essentially all we have to do is connect up the redstone, run it into those blocks. That's all. That is all we've got to do, and that is going to automate our tree farm. So this is epic. This is absolutely epic. Really nice and simple solution. And once again, want to say a massive thank you to the person that commented this in the Monday evening live stream, because you, my friend, are an absolute lifesaver. Okay, so our redstone lines are now going in, or at least the framework for our redstone lines are going in. And this right here is the redstone line for our 2x2 areas, which are a little bit more confusing, but this should be the final one now. Just running it right to the end, and there it is. Okay, so that is that. As you can see, we've got big iron block lines that go right the way across, and we've also got blocks on each one of those, and I'm sure all of you are now following along, but in case you're not, on top of these blocks, redstone torch powers this block, which powers the dispenser, which fires out bone meal, and all of these are going to be hooked up to redstone clocks. Nice and easy. Excellent. Okay, so that is the framework. Now it's time to start laying down all of the redstone, connecting up all of these things. And you know what? I think we're probably going to use like a mainframe redstone line that goes right the way across like this and into this block right here, I guess. That's probably a smart way of doing things. And then, yeah, we can connect all of them up from there. So we only need one redstone clock, which is going to be running straight into that block. And the redstone clock that we're going to be using is going to be your standard sort of comparator clock. So I might as well construct that one right now. In fact, you know what? Let's do this one live on camera. Hopefully, I've got all of the redstone resources, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit on the awkward side. But the way that we build one of these comparator clocks, I'm sure you've all seen them before, is we need a redstone torch. We're going to need a redstone comparator right here. And then we're going to need to run the redstone out like that. And that right there is your redstone clock. If my mouse just disconnected very, very strangely there. But yeah, there we go. That is our redstone clock, and that runs up like this. So I'll quickly place a block right there. And there we go. That is essentially going to be powering all of our dispensers. If we place down a redstone torch right here... No! No way! Serious? Is it too fast? Oh no! Guys, we need to use like a super slow redstone clock, because the redstone torches burn out. I don't believe it. That's how fast the redstone clock needs to go. Which is okay, that's fine, that's absolutely fine. But it does mean that our bone meal dispensing is going to be a tiny bit on the slow side. Oh, that is disappointing to say the least. I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm a little bit disappointed with that one. But we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. It's just, that is a shame, that is. Right, guys, let's head up to the top. I've just filled in all of the redstone for that one line. So let's see just how slow this thing is. Right. Oh, look at that. That's painful to watch, and not only that, Okay, good. All of those are dispensing. Good, 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 good. I got really worried then. I thought that design wasn't working. But if we chuck down like a few saplings, you can see that we placed them down. And you know what? I can't complain, actually. I really can't complain about that. Obviously, we're not going to be building these sorts of trees, but I'm fine with that. I'm really, really happy with that. We can walk along, we can place down the trees, and obviously they get automatically bone meal. This is excellent. It actually works. Okay, happy days. I got really, really disappointed then when I saw that thing was super slow, but this is actually going to work. So I'm over the moon. I've got a beaming smile on my face. We just have to hook up all of the redstone for it. But to be honest with you guys, I'm actually going to be leaving you right now. Obviously, it's not the end of the episode. Don't worry. Don't start clicking off the video just yet. Going to leave you guys because, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to see Deadpool. Now, Deadpool is a film that I am very, very excited about. I know pretty much all of the internet is excited about. I'm going to see that in about an hour's time, so I need to get myself ready, and I need to get myself prepared for some Deadpool action, because it's going to be epic. I know that some of you guys, you know, who are watching this video, generally speaking, I think most of my viewership is between sort of 12 to 16 years of age, so sadly, you're not old enough to see it yet. But I'm sure it's going to be good. I won't give away any spoilers when I return, but I will let you know if I think it's a good film or not. And please, please do not judge me based on my verdict. If I haven't enjoyed it and you loved it, that's your opinion, okay? But anyway, I'm going to head off now. I'm excited. And ladies and gentlemen, I have now returned. It is now the morning. I am back on the Hermitcraft server, and Deadpool was amazing. It was a really, really good film. It was such a good film. If you haven't seen it yet, would highly suggest checking it out, because it is absolutely one of my favourite superhero movies ever. Seriously, one of my favourite, if not the best superhero movie I've ever seen. And I quite like superhero movies, so it was really, really good. It was really, really good, and I would highly suggest checking it out. But anyway, let's get back to Hermitcraft. As you can see, we are in the same spot that we were in last time I saw you. We've just got this little redstone line here with the redstone torches. Now I've got to link up all of the dispensers, so I'll quickly do that now. But before we start linking up all of the dispensers and things, we've got a bunch of crafting to do, and I think we should probably craft up at least one stack of repeaters. I mean, it's always good to have repeaters lying around. I never seem to bulk craft these little fellas. So there we go. And then the middle bit, and your 64 on either side, and bada bing, bada boom, we have got ourselves a ton of those. I can't remember the last time I had 64 repeaters. So there we go. I think we should have everything. We've got 64 redstone torches, 64 redstone repeaters, a bunch of comparators that we don't actually need, and a bunch of redstone as well as some iron as well. Yes, this should be absolutely fine. Let's get placing. Okay guys, I've got a bit of a progress update for you. As you can see, we've got all of the redstone lines in place. All of our redstone runs into the blocks. That's all good. We have also got all of the redstone torches on top of those blocks, which run into the blocks, which run into the dispensers, as I've explained many, many times now. So now all I have to do is link up this redstone right here and run it into this block, and that is everything completed. As you can see, our redstone clock is over there. I think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take out a bit of the floor here so we can sort of navigate this place, because otherwise I'm going to have to run around the entire thing. So as you can see, if we pop over to this side, we've got our redstone clock. That runs up into this little repeater here. That goes into this block, which then takes the redstone current out into this redstone line, which then connects up all of the other ones. So if we turn on our redstone clock, hopefully, fingers crossed, yes, I can hear a lot of dispensers ticking. Let's head up to the surface, and we'll see if all of the bone meal is coming out. I'm assuming it is going to be coming out, unless something's really gone wrong. So let's take a look at this little thing. Right, okay, we've got particles, good, 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 good. It's a really annoying noise. I mean, seriously, I do not want to be standing here when I'm going to turn off my volume when I'm using this thing, but still, it's working, and that's the most important thing. This thing is considerably better than those ugly chests that we were using beforehand. So now all I've got to do is link up an input to that redstone clock, and that will be the entire thing pretty much completed, unless I think of something else to do, which is highly likely. So I thought that the fun way to do the input for a tree farm is to put the input on a tree. So we're going to chuck the lever down there, and we're going to have our sign on top, and in big capital letters, activate tree farm. Perfect. Okay, now underneath we're going to need a bunch of redstone, and I have just thought, it's not quite gonna work. Oh no. Okay, so that's where our chests are. Right, let's plant another tree. Well, chaps, I planted another tree, and as you can see, it was a stupid one. And I am not happy about this whatsoever. As you can see, it's huge. This is the most ridiculous oak tree I've ever had. The branches go everywhere. It's massive. It looks ridiculous. I mean, you know what? I'm going to show you guys how stupid this thing was. Just imagine there was a trunk there. Okay, look at this thing. It's like another planet. Oh well. The most annoying thing about these sorts of trees as well is that I know for a fact that I've probably left some form of piece of wood in there that means that the leaves aren't going to despawn. But anyway, we'll have to just hope. We'll have to hope that I got everything. And of course, this does mean that I've got a ton of saplings and a ton of wood now, so I can't complain too much. But anyway, let's try again for an awesome tree. Be awesome, my friend. That's a good tree. We got a good tree, ladies and gentlemen. This day's starting to turn around. But anyway, back to the task at hand. Let's link up this tree to the input to our redstone clock. So whereabouts is all of our redstone? I've sort of got a little bit lost down here. We're actually a little bit further away than I thought we were. But I think it should be somewhere over here. Unless I've gone completely mad and we've just gone miles away to plant this tree, I'm fairly certain. Yes, there it is. Right, that's the ticket. Okay, so our redstone line needs to run across and into here. And it should be a really, really simple little job. That's the bottom of our tree. So we just need a block right there. And of course, we are going to be using iron. I considered for a brief second there, I don't know if you saw, I considered using dirt. But then I thought, absolutely not. And then we're going to need a repeater running out of there. And that is pretty much everything done. Redstone dust there and there. And then our block, which once again, it needs to be iron. Any blocks that I place need to be iron. I can place it on top of dirt, but, you know, I can't be placing down dirt for redstone. Anyway, here we go. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Why is that? Does it not quite reach? Okay, we need a repeater by the look of things. Good, okay, there we go. Well, I just learned something. I didn't realise that you needed a specific redstone signal strength to get into those comparator clocks, so there we go. That's something that I've learned. You know, even people who have used redstone for years learn new things every day. But there we go, that is everything done. So our input is now working. We flick this thing off, and of course that turns off the annoying ticking noise, and we flick the lever on once again, and all of the ticking begins. And if we just grab ourselves some saplings, we can chuck these guys down, and basically get ourselves a pretty sweet tree farm up and running that just sort of grows trees as we go past. This is sweet. And of course, we're not— oh no! Why? Oh, massive trees. I hate them. And it's even merged with my good tree. It's nothing sacred. So I've just chucked away all of my items into my item disposal system thing. Or not my disposal system, my item transportation system. And I can hear nothing but mobs. I can't tell if I'm getting closer or not. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. This is that cave. Is it the one that's always got millions of mobs in? Are these the mobs that I can hear? Because they seem like quite far away. Man, there are a lot of mobs down here, though. I should really light this place up. I mean, this place is really asking to be lit up, isn't it? Because this is getting a little bit ridiculous. Let's try and sort this place out. Oh, wow, they're everywhere. I'm guessing this is because I've lit up. Oh, blimey. Oh, there's mobs everywhere, left, right, and centre. You know, sometimes I think to myself, I'm not bad at Minecraft. Alright, let's grab some torches. We need to sort this place out, because it is a mess. I feel I'm a little bit unprepared. I'm on fire, for a start. I don't have any ender pearls. And I've just realised my sword is definitely on the way out. I mean, it might not last the rest of this fight, because there does seem to be a lot of mobs. He didn't even notice I was there. That's how many mobs there are. They're getting distracted by each other. Let's sort this guy out. Torches. Light up this area. Good, we are making progress. Hopefully this will stop all of these annoying mob noises that I keep hearing throughout my base. Hopefully this is just the one ravine where all of them are spawning. If it's not, then I don't even know what to do. There's probably like one isolated area that's absolutely tiny but it just fills up with mobs. Yep, that there. Right, whoa! Hello, zombies! Oh my word! I mean... well, that was... that was easy. I'm guessing all these guys are holding stuff. Man. That's insane, though. There were so many. Okay, so by the look of things, most of our ravine is now lit up. I can't see any mobs spawning anywhere, which is a good sign. They can probably spawn... oh, my word. Is there another ravine? No, there's just a massive cave, which I've already lit up. Good, okay, so I think I have lit up pretty much the entire area. There's a dark spot over there. But other than that, yeah, pretty much everything is lit up, so hopefully this should fix the little tiny mob problem that we've been having recently. It's not even a mob problem, it's a mob noise problem, which is like the weirdest kind of mob problem. It's just annoying, basically, and I don't want it around. So hopefully that should fix that issue, and hopefully we shouldn't get any more mobs spawning down here. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please sure to hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later. Oh, I am in a bad way.